What's up, everyone? It's your boy here, the Czar, signing in. Hope everyone is doing well. Well, Yankees close off the first half, on a very important, on a high note, I guess you could say. Definitely, two important wins against the Red Sox there, the last two games, taking two of three. After, very disappointing, the way they've been playing lately, and it goes back to those last two games at Fenway. Still really bothered by it, especially that Saturday night game when Donaldson did not make the bobble and couldn't make the double play. The game would have ended right there. You know what? Okay, take three or four, you lose the next game, but then the pitching and the defense was shaky, and that's what it's really been showing here, especially against Cincinnati. That 3-0 game going into the ninth inning. Clay Holmes, the best reliever in baseball, just does not have anything. Just doesn't have it. You know, disappointing there. Then you win the next game, and then you lose to Cincinnati. Cincinnati takes two out of three. Which that's criminal. The Yankees should sweep Cincinnati, steamroll them. One of the worst teams in baseball. That's no knock on Cincinnati. It's just the fact. That's the truth. And so then you lose against the first game against the Red Sox, and you're like, oh, here we go. This is not how you want to go into the All-Star break, but they bounce back. Okay, you win two out of three. Okay, remind them who's the better team, which that's important. So now here we go. Was it like August 2nd, MLB trading deadline? So you're gonna start seeing some more action, I guess you could say, some more rumors going on, and one of the biggest one is Juan Soto. Juan Soto turning down 15 years for $140 million. Obviously he wants to be highest paid player annually over Mike Trout, Garrett Cole, Max Scherzer, and again, listen, 440 million, that's a shitload of money, but that's his right. He's earned that right to make that type of decision, and that's what he's gonna go by. And who was his agent? Scott Boras. So no surprise there for sure. So now we hear the Nationals are probably going to move him, might trade him, and here we go. This is where it gets interesting. And man, this is where you dream. Any team really. If you're the New York Yankees, the New York Mets, the Red Sox, you tell me any team who's in playoff contention right now wouldn't want to add Juan Soto. Okay. If I'm the Yankees, you call up the Washington Nationals and you tell them, who do you want here? This is how it starts off with. Here are the top prospects in our minor league system. Who do you want? And here, we'll give you Andujar, we give you Chapman. I'll throw them on top of there. Plus the other top prospects they have in the minors. That's where you pull the trigger. Okay? But what would Washington ask? He's not, Washington's gonna ask a lot. So I wouldn't be shocked if they just hang up the phone, because they probably want a lot more. Juan Soto. So, and what gets interesting is the fact that Aaron Judge is a free agent, and it all looks like it indicates that he will test free agency. So, obviously, us Yankee fans, we all like the homegrown player. Between Juan Soto and Aaron Judge, I'm sorry, I think I want Aaron Judge on my team. Okay, that's no knock on Soto. It's just the fact that this is the guy who came up through the system here. Compare him to Derek Jeter. We want this guy to be the next captain of the Yankees. So I think I want Aaron Judge instead of Juan Soto, but we'll see. It's going to be interesting. The Mets are going to be looking to make that trade, as it was reported. The Yankees and many other teams are going to be involved. I can see the San Diego Padres, the Dodgers. So it's really going to get interesting, and I can't wait to see how it goes down. But put that to the side. Yankees also need to make some changes as the weaknesses and within the rotation and some bullpen arms. Well, bullpen, I don't know how much you're gonna be able to get out there that can help you, because I know Jonathan Loaiza is coming back. Well, he did come back, I should say. Domingo Germán is very close to coming back. So right after the All-Star break, I do expect him to be back. They certainly can use him, especially the fact that Miguel Castro went on the IL and Luis Severino. So I've always said the Yankees, even before when the pitchers were doing great, when they were like automatic, is the fact that you should never wouldn't be surprised if the Yankees would go out there and get an arm, which I think now is really showing why. You know, you might have a tired bullpen and starting rotation, especially now with Sevy going in the IL. You probably we're not going to see him for about a month. So definitely, I would definitely go out there and get an arm. Um, this whole thing, Joey Gallo. What's going to happen with Joey Gallo? I'm sure you have to make a call here, see what the value of Joey Gallo is, make a trade. Get something back in return for him. I just clearly it's just not working out here for him. Like what was comical was that what Phil Hughes said in his Twitter that like us Yankee fans did not know what we were getting in Gallo. It's like, yeah, we knew we were getting in Gallo, but never thought Gallo was going to fall this freaking low. That's what's mostly frustrating. We understand the whole shitload of strikeouts, but where the shitload of home runs, which are not there. Okay, look, the guy plays great defense. We know that. Okay, but come playoff time, we really needs a guy with a little bit more makes a little bit more contact here. Okay, so guy puts a ball in play. I know we're all talking why isn't Duharnar up here, but obviously, which I'm not saying I agree with it, but the New York Yankees or the front office doesn't see it that way. They see right now that a much better player is Joey Gallo because of his defense and the fact that he gets on base. Okay, some are saying Stevan Florial, which I'm not totally sold on. I mean, listen, Florial, we all hear about he's killing it down in AAA, but again, he gets up here and he's not, again, definitely totally out of his league. Okay, definitely not. We don't see that greatness as we all thought we would one day when he was a top prospect and we thought he was going to be that guy in center field, whatever, why not? But he's just a super triple play player, triple A player, I should say. So obviously, and again, Yankees don't consider him because they just don't feel like he helps the team. They don't feel he's better than what they have now. Okay. Aaron Hicks has actually surpassed Joey Gallo. We know they were both right there in the middle, but actually Aaron Hicks is actually turning around a bit. And I'm not saying he's a solution going forward, but the most you can have Hicks is just be your fourth outfielder. So you go out there, you have to go and make a trade. Was it Andrew Benintendi, or you want to entertain this whole trade about Brian Reynolds again? But you got to go out there and get somebody. Somebody's going to give me more than Gallo at the plate. Okay, I know he's not really necessarily hurting the team, but I'm all thinking about the big picture when that comes playoff time. Okay, you're gonna be facing stud pitching in the playoffs. Okay, you gotta have someone, to make more contact than Joey Gallo. All right, so something Brian Cashman and his staff have to do. It's very important, and I know maybe add another pitcher. Luis Castillo's name being thrown out there. Frankie Montas has been already since the season even started. So I'm sure they'll do their due diligence and make some phone calls and see what it will take to get some players to make this team better. All right. One thing, IKF, as much as his batting average is actually not pretty decent. The guy makes great plays, okay? But what kills me about IKF, which he also has 11 errors this year, which that's a lot, is the fact him not getting the routine plays, making the routine plays. That's a killer, okay? Again, at all I'm thinking of come playoff time, you cannot make these kind of errors, okay? So I wouldn't be shocked if the Yankees entertain their, upgrading that position. We'll wait and see. That's just what I think. That's just my opinion. Other than that, what Judge has been phenomenal. He sure as hell earned his paycheck and whatever he's going to ask for. Stanton, problem with G is every time when he got hurt, when he went on the IL, it takes for him a long time to get back into his rhythm, low batting average. However, the production, the power numbers are there. And I could say this, many Yankee fans could say this, that this dude has come through in the clutch big time this year. His numbers show it. His stats say that it's the home runs that he's hit either tied the game or given the team the lead. So that's important. Okay, so I do expect him to have better second half batting average wise. I don't want to be surprised if he just takes off like he did last year, and he's an all-star. So it's good for him. All the guys have made it. Nasty Nestor, all these guys. You know, Nasty Nestor and starting other than Cole have really come back down to earth a bit. So maybe they're just tired, and we know they're going to keep us up the whole year. So just got to come out second half strong, do what you got to do what you've been doing. That's all. So that's the state of the Yankees here, and hopefully after tonight, I believe tonight's a home run derby, then the All-Star game tomorrow, and then we'll have everything start back up again. Can't wait. So maybe these guys need to rest and come back strong and continue to dominate. I expect Donaldson to be better. Who knows? To me, Gallo's not coming. He won't be on this team for much longer. So it'll be interesting. Yankees could also entertain a trade maybe for Chapman. They might add him in a deal. Who knows? So can't wait for that. So we'll be talking real soon, guys. All right. I know I've been missing out, which I have been a lot lately. So definitely doing the best I can to make more content and all. But make sure you like this video, you subscribe. All right, guys. We'll talk to you real soon. It's Dazar here, signing off. The evil empire lives. Take care.